Joe Collins started the Clay County 4x4 Club when he noticed that other local clubs were restricted to specific types of vehicles like Jeeps. After researching how other 4x4 clubs operated, he started a website to reach out to other enthusiasts in the area.
We allow virtually everything in the club, from Hummers to bone stock Jeeps to Rangers to Nissans to anything that's got four-wheel drive. It's got to be at least four-wheel drive to be a member of the club.
Since then, the club has grown to include four-wheel drive vehicles of all types and modifications.
Now you're a Jeep owner, so there's some other clubs that were open to having you, I would assume, right?
Right. There's a couple of local Jeep clubs too. There's Extreme Jeeps of North Florida and Just Jeeps of Jacksonville. But I prefer the Clay County people just because of the diversity of vehicles. It's not just Jeeps.
The club gets together regularly for rides, but locations are limited in the Jacksonville area. They often have to travel out of state, sometimes up to 500 miles to more mountainous terrain. When that's not possible, they stick to simply showing off their vehicles at places like Huguenot, where we met them for a basic ride. They can't truly show off their skills at the park, but it's a good place to enjoy the company of others in the club. Although Collins is still very active in the club, he now shares the administrative duties with newly appointed president Austin Wells, who's been with the club for 4 years.
Now we're going pretty slow through Huguenot.
Oh yes, the speed limit's 5 miles an hour. I mean, there's no need to go faster.
Right.
Especially, I mean, in a truck like this, you don't have to worry about getting stuck on the beach.
So you really could drive out even onto the soft sand.
Oh yeah,
Right,
I mean,
take
I
my truck,
can drive out to the sandbar as long as the water doesn't get up about 4 feet. It'll probably mess it up pretty bad.
If I came out here as a beginner, though, is this where you would maybe teach me some beginner stuff?
No, like I say, Huguenot is mainly for a showing. For beginners, we recommend either our little private course in Callahan.
Okay.
Although there are more than 30 active members in the Clay County 4x4 Club, there are many more that participate in the club's very popular online forum. In addition to discussing the best places to ride, they post information on everything from trucks and Jeeps to motors and axles. They talk about upcoming projects and rides, social gatherings, and post pictures and videos. For the most part, the content is G-rated according to Collins. This is important, he says, because the club is a family club and open to anyone. In addition, the #1 rule of the club is no alcohol before or during a ride. Safety is the priority.
So we like to do extreme things, but intelligently and safely.
Despite numerous modifications, 95% of the vehicles in the club are street legal because they are the primary vehicle for the driver.
And how fast do you go through a tank of gas?
It gets about 5.5 miles per gallon.
Wow.
Now, it goes fast.
So this is not your street vehicle?
No.
It's not what you drive every day?
Absolutely not.
Now how high are your tires here?
These are 44-inch tall, 18-inch wide tires.
And how long will they last you, you think?
Until the lugs literally get ripped off, because it sees so little street use. The rocks, like I said, I don't know if you could see some of these. When a rock gets a hold of it bad, it'll take a very large chunk.
Oh yeah, I see that. You got a big chunk
it's
taken
missing
out of it like
and
that.
eventually the whole pieces will start coming off. Literally, they'll dry rot away before I mean, the tread will never wear out. Really.
And this is not street legal, or it is?
It is street legal. It's like I said, it has a 4-inch lift and bigger tires.
The Clay County 4x4 Club is open to anyone with a 4-wheel drive vehicle, from stock to modified. However, for their trips to mountainous areas, they do have certain requirements for vehicles to ensure safety on the trail.
But everyone is always welcome. There's usually open seats if someone wants to do a ride along. But no, if it's a big trip, they will have to be properly prepared with safety equipment, recovery equipment. That stuff is required.
This is the winch. I have one on the front and one in the back. These will save your life.
This is what pulls you out, huh?
When I get stuck, that right there pulls me out. That's right.
And why do you have one on the front and the back?
Well, because actually, normally I'm wanting to get pulled backwards to get out of the situation I got in forward, or I'm pulling somebody else up behind me, and the trail is so narrow I can't get turned around.
Gotcha.
So I usually play the tow truck of the group.
I go on I can do some basic trails, but there's a lot of big stuff, deep stuff.
Would you like to take it for a test drive?
All right. I think I can do this. Let's try it.
Because the club includes members of every skill level, there's opportunity for newbies like me to learn the ropes from more experienced drivers like Austin.
All right.
Let off. A little bit.
Now, I grew up in Kentucky, so yes, I've been four-wheeling before. But hanging with the Clay County 4x4 Club was pretty cool, even though I didn't get to go to the extreme. If you too like to go four-wheeling, you can check out the Clay County 4x4 Club website at www.claycounty4x4.com, and be sure to check out my blog at jacksonville.com/Amanda.
Jacksonville.com.